Welcome back to Unpacking. In the previous episode we played through the 2007 level, and this time we're moving on to 2010. We had a little bit of a look around at the end of the previous episode, but we didn't get started on unpacking. There's going to be 4 rooms to deal with here. Where should we start? There's a few boxes in the kitchen. The bathroom's only got one, so let's start in there. So our wash bag, that can squeeze in there or up there. There isn't really a space that looks like it's been set aside for us. We can see we are probably moving in with a male this time. I'm seeing a shaving brush and such like, so maybe this is our husband, our first husband. Let's squeeze the wash bag in down there for now. There isn't a cup for the toothbrush, so we'll just pop ours there for now, and maybe one will become apparent. Our customary nail clippers and our razor from last time. Everything's having to go in where it can. Right, here's a cup for our toothbrush. There we go, that can go alongside. And these products, we're really going to have to squeeze them in wherever we can. That's our deodorant, I think. Room for that on the top shelf. This is in the wrong room. Let's just pop that t-shirt on the bed for now. These are tampons, I believe, and there does not seem to be anywhere that's calling out. Oh, there is a drawer. Oh, and there's space in the drawer. Okay, so we could pop the nail clippers in there, but next to those scissors. Okay. All right. But now we have nothing for this. Gonna have to be imaginative, I think. Let's just pop them on the floor somewhere, just here. It's not ideal, but you got to deal with what you can. And then that can go down there. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Yeah, I'm really wishing we had a bit more storage in here, but we don't. So I'm gonna have to make a mess of the place, really. Oh, and these are products for the shower, so we can squeeze that in there. Some hair doobly-doos. Will they fit in the drawer? They will not. That's definitely not right. Who on earth packed this all up? They did a terrible job. And likewise, that can't stay there. Let's just pop it on the boxes so that we don't forget about it entirely. Little pedal bin by the bin. By the toilet, I mean. Some product. That can go in there next to the other product. Hairbrush, of course. There's no space on this shelf for it. It's kind of disappointing that whoever we're moving in with here hasn't really left any space for us to put our stuff in. I didn't want to put that in there either. I think bathroom is really a logical place for a first aid kit, but there's just no space in here. It's a real struggle. A little bit of deodorant. Pop that up here. Yeah, I feel like we've not done a very tidy job of unpacking in here. There's stuff here that just isn't right, but I don't know how to do it better. I feel bad about this, but hey ho, we must move on. What's the state of the sitting room? Loads of boxes in there as well. Oh my goodness. This is definitely, the stakes are going up here. Right, we've got our old cookie jar. Hopefully room in here for that. Some measuring spoons. That's a very top drawer kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not liking it so much. Here we go. Measuring spoons can go in here. That feels better. Our old, I think it's a cheese slicer thing. Had that with us for a while. Tin opener. Some kind of spices. Alright, so whoever we're living with doesn't really go in for spices in cupboards. Let's just pop it next to the salt and pepper. And there's more spices though, that's the thing. The spices are accumulating. Let's just check here. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here that's crying out to be converted to a spice cupboard. Let's pop them just up there and hope that more spices don't appear. Put the sugar there next to the coffee thing. Jar of oil. Put that up here. Whoever we're moving in with, they don't seem to do much cooking because, they've got stuff for making coffee, but that's about it really. Is that a bottle of wine? Or maybe that goes up here. Don't know. More spices. Okay, you can squeeze another one back there. This, I believe, is a garlic press. Let's try and make the best use of the space in there. And some postcards for the fridge. All right, one box down. Still not sure what we're going to do with this this sandwich maker. It's well, I'm hoping that there's going to be space behind these boxes once I get this cleared out of the way. Oh boy, a kettle. Okay. I mean, we've got a problem here, haven't we? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, on this level, I can actually move things around a bit. All right, that might allow us to do something here. But then this little, what is it, coffee grinder thing? Oh, didn't mean to go there. Can I move that? Yeah, I can, but I'm just sort of shuffling stuff around and not really solving the problem. Though maybe these scales could live in a drawer. Okay, that's making a bit more sense. Goodness me, size of this. Right, that's going to have to go. Again, hopefully there'll be space down here on these shelves once we clear some out. Maybe lots of these things can come out. No, that doesn't look like it's going to live in there. It's almost as if there's like a whole area that I'm just missing out on because we are accumulating a large amount of things here. And I currently have no idea of where I'm going to put them. It's just stacking up on the table. All right, a towel. There we go. We know how to deal with that. This is a laptop. Probably not going to live in the kitchen. Let's pop this in here for now. Going to be using that a lot, so I don't mind having that on the table. Okay, and so here's a question. Yeah, where are we going to do our work? Because we've got our graphics tablet. I mean, I can stack it on top of the laptop, but this doesn't feel like a sustainable place in terms of coming up with a working environment, does it? Is this also a graphics tablet? I think so. Can't stack that up as well. Okay, I'll just pop that in there and come back to that later. Okay, so we have at least generated some space down here which allows us to put a pan. I wonder if we can hang this up anywhere. No. Okay, so we've still got problems here. Is there room for the knife in here? There is, that's convenient. Wooden spoon can squeeze in there. Spatula, there's now no room in there at all. But we can squeeze it in there. But this doesn't feel like... See, it feels like we're going to want to take everything out of here. And then use this for our slow cooker. No, slow cooker doesn't fit. Can we move some pans into here? Only one of them. I mean, that does feel like potentially an improvement. Apart from that won't go in there now. And we've still got the colander issue. Okay. Hang this up in there. That's one thing that I feel like we've dealt with quite efficiently at least. More magnets. There's the koala and the heart. Yeah, we remember you. And a toaster. And another fridge magnet. All right, well, the boxes are gone in here, but I feel like we're a long way away from having a solution. Where is everything going to live? What's this? Is this a drying rack? Hang on, where's the sink? Oh, there's the sink. Dirt. Okay, maybe we're just supposed to keep a few more things on here. Maybe that is just how it's going to be. Maybe we're just going to keep these things out. And the spatula. Is there room to put anything else away? I mean, I could pop the spatula in there, but that doesn't feel like it's really helped us a huge amount, does it? And that definitely doesn't go in there. All right, well, let's move on to another room and see what happens. So, we've got some storage space here. Again, we are sharing with someone, and we're probably going to need to move some of their stuff aside a little bit. Yeah, let's optimize what they've done, and hopefully that will enable us to make better use of the space. Oh my goodness, what kind of person are we living with? I mean, hey, look at all those pants. Okay, empty drawer. Okay, so potentially there's lots of empty drawers to be had. But firstly, let's put all these things away. And the ties in there as well. Oh, I got an achievement, Tidy Whiteys, for lining up their pants. Hurrah. Okay, So let's start by putting this t-shirt in there. How many t-shirts can I stack? It's going to be interesting to find out. Okay, let's take the t-shirts back out for now. Let's set ourselves up an underwear drawer. Like this. A notebook. Well, time will tell. Here's some pajamas. They can go on our side of the bed. But clearly, of course, that way up. And some more small delicates. Let's keep the delicates coming. Games console. Yeah, we'll figure something out in a minute. I suppose we've got this here, haven't we? Yes, we can keep our games console by our bed. Along with our notebook. These seem to be... I think we established that these are something to do with our art career. So I'm just going to stack them up for now and hope that inspiration comes at some point. Do we have any bookshelves? Looks like no. What about in the sitting room? Okay, yeah, here's some possibilities. Okay, so we can bring our books through to there. And maybe some of these other things will come through as well. But for now, let's keep the smalls coming. Our gym stuff can go in here somewhere. We can squeeze them behind the shoes. Can we bring these shoes closer together? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Sorry, whoever we are moving in with, but you're sharing now, so you're just going to have to be a little bit more efficient with your use of space. Okay, and we've run out of room in here, so we're going to have to take the bras out. Haven't done much in the way of aligning these by colour. Let's improve things a little bit, shall we? And then alignment gives us that. Tidy. Very nice. So then this will be the bra drawer. Here we have a nice long dress. Okay, we have been given some hangers to use. Thank you very much. Of course, the pink bear stays with us forever. And let's put some more of this stuff in here. Okay, we've got a matching pair, so let's put them together. And this looks like a nice shirt. Haven't got room for a stack there, so it's going to have to go on a pile. Okay, we have 2 identical shirts here. I wonder if that's some kind of work uniform. And run out of space on hangers for trousers, so we're going to start stacking them up. Pop the skirt on there. Making a tower of skirts and trousers and stuff. And we'll add our shoe contribution to the mix. Oh, another hanger. That's useful. Pop that in there. And another hanger. Yep, we can squeeze that in. Now, the skirt won't go on anywhere there, so... Well, we do have another drawer we can use at the bottom. Yeah, let's make use of that. That doesn't have room on any of my piles, so that's going in there. Another box still. Lots more clothes. Oh, we have a picture of some sort. Okay. There's no wall in here we can use. There's no wall in here we can use. There's no wall in here we can use. Okay, so it looks like the only spot we're allowed to put this is above the toilet. Fair enough. Alright, back to the bedroom. On this last box, got our yoga mat. Pop that under the bed. Is that another hanger? It looks like a hanger. Yep, that goes on the end there. A little bag that can go underneath our bed. Let's just zoom us back in. Can I hang one of my... That's his clothes. Can I grab one of my skirts, maybe? Hang that up there. Oh, those are trousers. Well, that'll do. And... but now I've put those, I can't do the stack. Okay, so actually... In terms of space, it's better to not hang something there so I can make a nice tall tower of clothes. More shoes. Okay. There is space for shoes under here. So let's just make this our little shoe zone. Satisfactory and an apron. Yeah, this orange thing is definitely the logo for where we work. So... Can I have like I'd like a spot for me work clothes really. that can be it. A blouse, some sort of jacket. Can hang that on that hanger up there. Alright, this box is done. The bedroom is maybe done. It's hard to say. These things might need to move around a bit. In fact, maybe we should bring our laptop back through. I'd like to keep the laptop by the bed. So if I take all this stuff off here, I can pop that there, and then there's still room for this and those. Okay, it's a pretty messy bedside table. Maybe that's better, but now I can't get to my game console. Okay, well, we'll refine this. This thing here, I believe that's part of all this as well, so I'm going to need some strategies, aren't I? All right, well, let's get started on this. What have we got? We've got a die. Okay, that can go sort of with the games back here. Yeah. Some funky little statue. We can keep that on one of the speakers. And then this is a DVD, I think. So let's add it to what looks like a stack of DVDs here. A small ukulele. Okay. Where's best for that? We need that to be convenient and ready to hand. Let's just pop it on the sofa. We've found some clothes. Let's hope we left some room in our undies drawer. We did, and then this one also has a pair, so let's bring that over there. Lovely. How are things going in this box? Another DVD. Is that another game or something? I could pop it there next to the glasses. I'm not 100% happy with it, but we'll see how things go. Share the bookshelf space. More of our statues. Again, let's put them on the speakers here. Hopefully the vibrations are not going to do them damage, but we can do a slightly tidy. We can do a tidy job actually. Let's pop them up high. Okay, we can stack up some books, though that's not a good book stacking. That's better. Oh, quite a chunky book. I kind of would like that on this bookshelf. All right, let's make that happen. Can we stand this one up? There we go. There we go. That's an improvement. We're using shelves as they should be used now. That's much better. Also, yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here that the person that we live with does not know how to make good use of space. All right, this is my journal. So can I keep that by my bed anywhere? Yeah, I can keep it with that one. Okay, let's make a nice little pile for them. And let's go back to the sitting room. Another journal. Oh dear. Okay. I'm worried that this isn't going to be sustainable. Small bus. That goes up on the decorative items shelf. Also, yeah, guitarist, not a bass. Okay. Because that looks like the pickups from a bass. But then it's got 6 tuners at the top. And the scale length does look more like an electric guitar than a bass, though. Or maybe it doesn't. Don't know. We've got some weird kind of hybrid instrument here that doesn't know what it wants to be. Because we've definitely got 4 here, 4 pole pieces, 6 tuning pegs. Okay, sort your act out, game developers. What you've created here does not exist in reality. I'm shocked and appalled, and will not be buying future games from your studio. What have we here? Are these games for my console? Oh God, it's another console. Well, I mean, for now it's just a chicken. But, oh, more chickens. We're clearly into our chickenery. Okay. Firstly, let's have the birds facing outwards. Yeah, I'm worried about where we're going to have to go with this. And this is my ukulele songbook, so that can go next to the ukulele. And that is also a book of musical stuff. This thing has generally been quite happy just on the bed, so I'm going to keep doing that and hope I get away with it. Another notebook. I think that now this stack is going to be too tall to fit in there. Yeah. I need some bookshelves. I mean, I suppose there's up here, isn't there? Okay, that's probably where it needs to go. I think I need to just declare some of this to be my bookshelf space, and accept no objections really. Yeah. I'm worried about where I'm going with this. It all feels like there's lots of unresolved things, you know? Like, you know, once you've placed everything, you then have the stage where the game says, no, this can't go here, and no, this can't go here. You know, basically saying you haven't finished the job here. And I feel like this is a long way from being finished, especially as there's still 3 boxes left. But for now, the books are fitting, but all of a sudden they're not. What can we do about this? I suppose there's still some space for books down here. My stack of journals is getting bigger and bigger. Okay. What about standing more stuff up? I think standing things up is where it's at. You can definitely fit a lot more into a space. Right, here we go. The new games console is emerging. So, I suppose I can rotate these. Yeah, I might be able to make something happen here. If I rotate those, then is that going to give me better usage of space? That won't go in there. I mean, I feel a bit bad that I'm moving in with someone and then just reorganising their entire life to fit me in. But, I mean, I suppose that's kind of part of the point, really, isn't it? That's what this game is trying to tell us. And I think I'm now mixing up DVDs and games. Am I going to get in trouble with that? Time will tell. I wish I didn't have so much tat, that thing's for sure. If we didn't have so many little chickens and things, we could probably do a much better job of squeezing things in here. Is there any space for this? I can stand the thing up there. And there is the console itself. We knew it was coming. Okay, if I get them out of the way, then I can at least squeeze that in there. But now I've lost my space for these games. I'm just going to pop them up there and not worry about it, really. What are you? You're another book. We've pretty much filled up the bookshelves now. I can add it to that stack there. It's very untidy. But I'm getting increasingly desperate. I don't want to live like this. This was not what I had in mind. Just books on the floor, you know? It's shocking. Right, a bit of more clothes. They can go in that space there. Glad we didn't fill up the bedroom too much. Yeah, I think the game's not going to like my books on the floor. I think I'm going to get some complaints about that. All right, many things in many rooms. Okay, basically I've done a terrible job. So, in here, the game does not like the hairbrush there. By the sink is better. Doesn't like this there. By the sink is not acceptable. In the shower? Okay, and it doesn't like this above the toilet, apparently. Okay, that's a conundrum because there was most definitely nowhere else that was being permitted for this thing. Unless I'm supposed to move these. Okay, those don't move. The guitar doesn't move. There is genuinely... Okay, what about if I close that wall space? Absolutely nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I mean, surely it's not just a question of getting it in exactly the right spot. Now, that's flashing everywhere. Okay, we're going to have to come back to that. We have one item in here that's not allowed, the colander. Well, that's interesting, actually. Okay, yeah. We can improve the stacking to find a slot for the colander. Okay, I think that's acceptable. This room is acceptable now. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. In here we have a few items. Yeah, as suspected, the books on the floor is not going to fly. So, can we lift them up somewhere higher? I suppose if I try and tighten up my ornaments zone, then I can make space for a few books up there. Okay, that's acceptable. And now it's just the ukulele. Okay, so again, I can add the ukulele books to the pile. The ukulele itself, however, I'm being told that I need to find a more permanent home for that. Or maybe I can just do something like... No, okay. All right, so the drawing tablet isn't allowed on there. So I'm going to have to think of something for that. Pajama-wise, I think I left some space in a drawer. Or I can make space. Oh, no, they go in there. Okay, that's one dealt with. So now in here, we've just got these 3 items that are not allowed. So, yeah, finding a home for the ukulele feels like it's going to be a thing. Is there like... Yeah, so we're now in the situation where the game has a very specific idea about what I should be doing with this ukulele, and I don't know what it is. Everywhere I put the ukulele, computer says no. Okay, well, let's try and solve another problem. These drawing tablet things, can they go in here somewhere? I think maybe I just need to tighten up what's going on up here. Are there any improvements that can be made? The controllers can go in a line in front of the telly. That feels like a convention that is generally accepted. So then if I bring this thing, that can't go in that space, nor can that. Interesting. Okay, that can go on the table. But this, I'm seeing very few options. Or is this some kind of... Maybe this is some sort of bathroom appliance? No, okay, we've still got that problem. Don't think we have any more problems in here at the moment. We have a problem with the ukulele, and we have a problem with this. I mean, I kind of want to try and put the ukulele on a shelf up here. What about this glassware? I wonder if I can bring the glassware through here, and then that'll make space in the sitting room for the ukulele. Okay. So firstly, this thing's quite tall. So maybe I can make a space in there. Cool. And then if we bring these 4 glasses back through, they don't fit in there either. So maybe if I move the spices in here, then we can put these 4 glasses in there. Okay. Here come the glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Hurrah. Okay, we have created a little more space in the sitting room. Okay, and that is allowed for the ukulele. So rooms-wise, we've just got 1 outstanding problem. Oh, we've got 2. We've got this as well. Okay, do we have we created space in here for this now? No, this thing seems to have very specific requirements about where you're allowed to put it. Oh, okay. A magnetic whiteboard. All right. Nice. Okay. I feel like I might be stuck looking at this for a long time. I wonder if I can make space for it on the fridge door? No. Apparently under the bed is the right place for the diploma. That's some interesting storytelling, isn't it? I kind of like what's happened there. I think we've been told a little bit about the boyfriend that we're moving in with. Partly by dint of the fact that he hadn't really made any space for us to put our stuff in advance of us arriving. But also, yeah, the fact that the only legitimate place for the diploma is under the bed. Right, okay, nice. I see what the writers have done. Very good. Okay, we're going to end this episode here. That is the end of this year. What was it, 2010, I think? Barely managed to fit myself in here. Let's let's see what we're going to be in the next episode. In the next episode, it's going to be 2012. Let's have a quick look at the overview of the house. Okay, we only have 2 rooms available to us. Okay, so storytelling wise, I guess we've split up with a boyfriend and we're moving back in on our own. Love it. I'm loving the way this is panning out. I hope you'll join me next time for more unpacking. Goodbye.